Here are the top 5 things you need to know before moving to Edmonds. So let's get into it. Edmonds exudes a charming small town atmosphere with its walkable main street and seaside parks. The city is known for its picturesque views of Puget Sound and the Olympic Mountains, offering a serene escape from the hustle and bustle of nearby Seattle. With a vibrant art scene and a busy ferry terminal, Edmonds provides both cultural richness and natural beauty, making it a beloved spot for locals and visitors alike. Edmonds sits along Puget Sound, about 15 miles north of Seattle and 18 miles southwest of Everett, giving it a coastal feel while still keeping it connected to the larger metro area. To the west, you get those classic Olympic mountain views, especially around the waterfront and on clear evenings. The ferry terminal is a major part of daily life here, with service across the Sound to Kingston on the Kitsap Peninsula. Between the ferry, nearby highways, public transit, fishing spots, and beach access, the waterfront is both scenic and practical. Edmonds has roots going back to 1876, when logger George Brackett established the settlement after purchasing an earlier land claim. It incorporated in 1890, shortly before the Great Northern Railway arrived, and it is the oldest incorporated city in Snohomish County. For decades, the local economy centered on logging, shingle mills, and related industries, before the surrounding hills grew into suburban residential areas in the mid to late 20th century. Today, places like the Edmonds Historical Museum help connect the polished downtown atmosphere with that working waterfront and Timbertown past. Edmonds has become a regional arts hub, with museums, galleries, public art, and major annual festivals centered around downtown. Cascadia Art Museum is one of the key cultural stops, focusing on regional art and cultural history, while the Edmonds Historical Museum adds another layer to the city's story. You'll also notice landmarks like the Beeson Building and public art pieces such as Standing Wave and Emergence woven into the cityscape. That mix of seaside setting, historic buildings, and creative energy gives Edmonds a distinct identity. Outdoor access is a big part of the Edmonds experience, with places like Edmonds City Park, Marina Beach Park, Brackett's Landing South, Yost Park, and Hummingbird Hill Park offering different ways to enjoy the area. The waterfront parks bring beach walks, views across Puget Sound, and room to watch the ferries move in and out. In greener and waterfront areas, it's reasonable to keep an eye out for Pacific Northwest wildlife, like herons, bald eagles, deer, and even river otters near the water. Hazel Miller Plaza also gives the community a central gathering spot for events and everyday downtown life. Edmonds has a wide range of dining options, from seafood with a waterfront feel to casual breakfast spots, pubs, cafes, and international cuisine. Anthony's Beach Cafe and Arnie's are popular names for seafood, while Thai Cottage and Furry Chinese Restaurant bring Asian cuisine into the mix. For breakfast, Pancake House and Rusty Pelican are familiar local stops. And for a more social evening, the Church Key Pub and Daphne's Bar add nightlife options. If you just want a slower coffee break, Waterfront Coffee Co. and Café Louvre are easy names to keep on your list. So, in one line, Edmonds blends Puget Sound scenery, ferry access, historic character, arts culture, parks, and a strong dining scene into one memorable coastal community. If you're comparing nearby areas, Linwood is a smart next place to explore, especially for shopping, transit access, and everyday convenience. Subscribe for more Seattle area neighborhood deep dives.